Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into a really fascinating intersection. The metaverse, our digital lives, and these profound spiritual principles of manifestation.
Exactly. And our guide through this is the insightful teachings of Sheikh Nurjan Mehrmati.
Right.
And what we really want to explore today is how our thoughts, our actions, both online and just in daily life, they have this huge power. They can actually bring realities into existence.
Okay.
So we'll look at the potential dangers, but also the really amazing divine opportunities that lie within this power we all seem to have.
It sounds like exploring how these everyday thoughts, maybe even idle clicks online, aren't just fleeting, but they actively shape things.
Precisely. They sculpt our reality, the seen and the unseen. It's like a divine superpower, really, that we often just wield without even thinking about it.
A divine superpower. Okay, let's unpack that. The core idea from the source, Sheikh Nurjan Mehrmati, is this innate human ability we have to manifest. It's described as a gift, right? From Allah Almighty.
Yes, a fundamental gift. It's part of our being. We're doing it constantly, whether we're conscious of it or not.
But people don't always get that.
No, often they don't fully grasp it.
Oh.
Not really. But the effects, they're very visible. Especially when this power is misused. Think of it like an energy principle.
Yeah.
What you focus on, you give power to.
Okay, and this is where the source brings in the contrast, isn't it? How this amazing power is being used the source uses the term satanic ways through digital platforms, right, like the metaverse.
Exactly. From the source's perspective, things like social media, creating these alter egos, these digital versions of ourselves.
Avatars and profiles, yeah.
Right. They could be a direct manifestation of sort of hidden desires, negativity. The teaching suggests that when people use this God-given gift to think about, horrible things.
Okay.
Allah Almighty allows them to essentially conjure it, to manifest it.
Yeah.
And the really striking point is that this negativity, it can take on an actual existence.
An existence, like become real.
Yes. Creating what the source calls demonic entities.
Yeah.
Or you could think of them as powerful negative forms of our own inner self given shape.
Wow.
And the implication is profound. These negative thoughts, these personas, they can take on a harmful spiritual reality that actively influences your life. The source even warns it can start to destroy one's physicality.
Destroy physicality, so impact your actual well-being, mentally, physically.
Yeah, that's the warning, yes.
So what does this really mean for us then, especially, with so much of life moving online into these digital spaces? It feels like a call to reflect, doesn't it? Right. On how even a seemingly harmless avatar, if powered by negativity,
can manifest destructive realities.
Yes.
Exactly. Realities that bleed back into our actual lives. Yeah. It's a stark warning about where we're directing our focus, our energy.
It really is. A sobering thought about our digital shadows. Okay, so if giving life to negativity is that destructive, what about the flip side? How can we use this power, this gift, positively, for divine purposes?
Well, the secret to that, according to the source, it lies within the heart. Specifically, a heart directed towards Allah Almighty's presence. The most powerful manifestations are those that manifest for Allah Almighty. For
Allah Almighty. So it's less about conjuring personal wants and more about alignment.
Precisely. Aligning our will with the divine. And paradoxically, that's what unlocks this profound flow of, goodness and positive creation. There was a teaching from Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, that relates here. He taught that everyone gets a companion in the grave, and that companion is your deeds.
Your deeds become your companion.
Yes. Good deeds mean a good, supportive companion through any difficulty. Bad deeds, that companion becomes a source of immense trouble. And the source adds that for people with open hearts, this isn't just something for after death. They see it now.
They see their deeds manifesting as a companion in this life.
It's a living reality for them, right in front of them.
That's incredible. So this companion is built by our actions. Are there specific practices the source mentions to sort of foster this positive manifestation, to open the heart?
Oh, absolutely. Practices like reading the Quran, reciting salawat. Those are the blessings on Prophet Muhammad. Peace and blessing be upon him. These are described as opening vast oceans of energy.
Oceans of energy.
It causes positive attributes, positive spiritual realities to actually take existence around the person. And crucially, it keeps the heart's compass pointing correctly, towards Allah Almighty.
Okay.
And then there are the du'as, personal prayers, and the arad, which are like structured daily spiritual practices. These are taught as strong manifestations of protection.
Protection? How so?
They act like a continuous fountain, providing guidance, support for the heart for your inner vision. They actively create this field protection and divine connection around you.
It's really striking that contrast the source draws. Someone maybe focusing on, I don't know, creating dark digital things versus someone dedicated to these kinds of spiritual practices, like two totally different worlds of manifestation.
Entirely different universes, yes. And sincerity in reciting salawat, the blessings, is highlighted as immensely powerful. It's said to bring the continuous presence of the light of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him.
Which is like a divine grace or wisdom.
Exactly. A powerful spiritual light associated with the Prophet. And this light, it dresses you, blesses you, guides you. It protects you from negative influences, stops you from being left sort of empty or vulnerable to spiritual attack. It's an active shield.
An active shield and guide. Okay, so this raises a big question. What's the ultimate outcome? The maybe tangible result of these sincere practices, this focus on divine manifestation? What does a person get?
Well, the source teaches that these sincere actions lead Allah Almighty to create something really beautiful for the individual. A very beautiful angelic reality, or you could call it an angelic companion.
An angelic companion, created by our actions.
Yes, and described as having immense light, immense beauty, far beyond any human appearance.
Wow. And what does this companion do?
It sits right in front of the person, maybe not visibly to the eye, but as a powerful spiritual presence. It actively prays for you, blesses you, intercedes for you, helps remove difficulties.
So it helps you.
Absolutely. And the source really emphasizes this. By doing these practices, reciting these prayers, you are giving it its reality. You are bringing that reality to life. You're actively empowering this divine help.
So these practices aren't just routines. They are acts of conscious creation, making this companion strong, effective, especially when things get tough.
Exactly. It totally changes how you might view a simple prayer, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's an act of creation.
It really does.
And if you connect this to the bigger picture, the source says the love of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon him, is our nijata, our salvation, our deliverance. And this love, when it's expressed through sincere actions, like these practices we've discussed, that's the proof. That allows the Mohammedan light, this divine kingdom, to open up within the heart. It guides you towards good, away from negativity. The source even makes this pretty bold assertion that through these spiritual practices, Tariqa battalions of armies, like spiritual forces aligned in divine purpose, are manifesting right now on earth, preparing for significant spiritual events.
The spiritual armies manifesting.
That's the idea presented. And that through remembrance, through these practices, lights are coming into the home, divine blessings, spiritual clarity, entering your personal space.
Okay, so this deep dive, it's really shown that this human ability to manifest, it's a profound gift from Allah Almighty. And it shaped our reality, both, digitally and spiritually.
Definitely. We've seen how negative thoughts, digital personas, they can, according to Sheikh Nurjan Miramati, manifest these destructive influences, even affecting us physically.
But on the other hand, sincere spiritual practices, they create these beautiful angelic companions. They lead to divine guidance, protection. They actively transform our world inside and out.
It leads to a final thought, really. Consider this. If your deeds, your focus, are constantly manifesting a companion for you, whether you see it now or it waits for you later, what kind of reality are you actively bringing into existence right now, both in the world you can see and, maybe more importantly, in the unseen depths of your own heart?